Hey guys, it's Tony here with an episode, I don't know, 209 of this week's Top 10 Hot Comic Books Found Out in the Wild and over my beautiful collection. Hey, this week's episode is going to feature a hunt from a local North Carolina antique mall. Antique mall, I love that saying. It is also Dynasty Furniture. It's over in Winston-Salem. I'm pointing that way because Winston-Salem's that way if you didn't know that. I've seen this place in a couple videos from other YouTubers, and it amazes me when it comes up in my feed, and I'm like, that's in my backyard. I need to go over there and see if they left anything behind. There's a gentleman, if you go check him out at What's Not Comics, he went through there and found some cool stuff. And then there was another gentleman. I was gonna mention his channel, but damn it if I can't find it now. So it sucks getting old. Man, check that out. That was gorgeous looking Marvel Zombies. So anyways, in this antique mall, there is a booth. There's a couple places that has comics, but the one doesn't really count. It's just leftovers, and it's just, you don't even want to waste your time. And we walked around every square inch of this place, and it's right behind, if you go right in the main entrance, you go behind the counter and go down about 4 on your one row to your left, right down 4 behind. You walk right into it. It's called Keymaster Comics, and he is out of Winston-Salem, obviously, and the only way you can find him is if you Google search him, and then it tells you to go to the antiques mall. But other than that, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would not have known he was there. So I've wanted to do a huge shout out to Jim Haysecker. Hey Jim, how are you doing? Last video we were talking about some really cool early Marvel team up issues. And he is a huge fan of Marvel Team Up, and he said he went back through his collection, and he's only missing, like, what did you say? You're missing like 5, 6, and 14, and then sporadically after number 80. So that's a very good chunk of that series. I love that series. I did lose that series in the first purge. So now I've been going back and trying to get the first 10, 15 issues of that. I remember reading that when, I was little when it first came out. So it always has a big place in my heart like it does Jim. But then Jim's like, we'll just ignore those awkward ginger comments. Now, I am a fan of gingers. This isn't a reference to anything other than it. Nikki, how you doing, baby? Nikki is my redheaded stepchild. He is my firstborn, and he's just full of red hair, and we give him crap all the time. Sorry, Jim. I didn't know you were ginger. I'm just playing. Nikki, don't be mad, Jim. Love you. It's one man, platonic love. It's not like a sexy, huh? It's getting worse, Nikki. Jim, I'm sorry. I always bring you in here because you always got some good comments. Then what is it? I got a new subscriber. It is Anna Alicia Alvarez. Welcome to the hunt. It's really cool to have you aboard. I don't know, this trip that we're on, this journey. Oh man, it's getting weird. Yeah, sorry. We could just edit that out, Jim. Won't give me any crap. But if you've got, that's a 150 issue series, right? And then a few annuals here and there. But I love that Amazing Spider-Man X-Men annual. That one's a really good one. All right, cool. And then I think I covered all my bases. So we're going to get right into it. This is not a $100 hunt. I may have spent $250 while I was there. And I've got a huge stack of books right there that I'm going to process. I'm not going to do them all at once. I did a reveal. If you go back and check out episode, was it 50? Why am I looking around? I didn't write it down, Nicholas. It's On the Hunt. It's my previous On the Hunt. I think 57, maybe? 57 or 58. If you want to know what the inside of the Antiques Mall looks like, and check out Keymasters layout. All right, you ready? All right, I'm ready. There was all kinds of cool stuff in there. I can't get going. There was literally, he had a pack of stuff that said not for resale. I'm just going to show you. I'd never seen these before. So at first here, look, this is number 10. So we'll get that up right there. So look at this. This is Spider-Man Collector Series, volume number 19. And if you could tell, this cover doesn't look. This cover, does this look familiar to you? So what they've got is they've got a reprint, like half a reprint. Some of these are a third of a reprint. So I'm going to call it out to you. So this is the first half of Amazing Spider-Man number 9. So this appeared in a New York Times comic book. It was an insert into their Sunday paper, and it was back in 2006. It was like 1 to 24. So if you can find these, they've got some value to them. And then I've even seen mint ones of these guys getting graded. So these are reprints of the early Spider-Man books, and it's really hard to come by. So it's even cooler that you could get them from a newspaper insert. So where was I at? So this is a $2 to $4 value for this book, and it's on average about $3. So I'm going to put that up on the big wall. I am going to call it a big wall. Nikki did correct me. He said this is the big wall. It is not a big board. There's no boards here. Shut up, Nikki. I admit when you're wrong. That's number 10. So what happens here? I'll show you the next one. This is really cool. So issue, let's just go. So number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found at Keymasters in Winston-Salem at a North Carolina Antiques Mall. This is, here, just go right to it. So this is, keep repeating myself, volume Spider-Man Collector Series. It is a New York Times newspaper insert. It is volume, I said that, 17, Amazing Spider-Man number 8. This is the second third. So if you know, they only get one cover per book. So when they made these little inserts, they put various either internal art, like the splash page, as the cover, or they put a reprint cover on the book. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 8, the second third of the story with a new cover. This one goes between $2 and $4 on average, and a solid get at $3. Man, it's a lot of information I'm trying to share with you. So, but look, that is, I know they're not in order because I'm going by value. Number 9, number 8 of the comic book. Here, I'll get one here. Next one will help make it easier for my brain. And nothing's really going to be easier for my brain. Oops, how did it scoot it over? So this is, what happened here? All right, there we go. All right, cool. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 7. It's the second half, volume 15 of Spider-Man Collector Series. It's got an average value between $2 and $4. It's a solid get at $3. So this is the second half of that issue. Here, let's put that up on the big board. Am I saying this all right? So this is issue number 7, second half of number 7. I'm trying to find the original cover here. We'll get to it if we're lucky. I've never, like I said, I've never seen these before. This is New York Times newspaper insert, Spider-Man Collector Series, Volume 20. This is from 2006. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 9. This is the second half, and it has the new cover art. Goes between $3 and $5. A solid get at $4. Man, all right. I'm just basically repeating the same information. I'm gonna put that up on the wall. I don't know why I'm narrating again, Nick. I can't help it. That's cool, right? It catches your eye. So it says not for resale down in the corner because they didn't want people stealing them out of the newspapers and selling them secondhand. That's basically what they're doing. But that's all right. So we're going to get to number 6 of this week. Could you imagine? Guess what it is? It is, now see, this is an original cover. So this is Amazing Spider-Man Collectible Series, Volume 12. Amazing Spider-Man 6, and this is the first half. This is the original cover, so I like this. This hurt my head. When I've seen all these different covers, I didn't quite know what they were. Goes between $3 and $5. A solid get at $4. Honestly, I thought these were behind, like, when it said not for resale, I immediately thought a Toy Biz Comics insert, right? The backup comic books between those action figures. So I was quite surprised Surprised? That's a surprised and being pleased at the same time. That's a new word right there. Surprised. I was quite pleased and pleasantly surprised where these were, what these were, and I was more than happy to get them. All right, let's get this. Let's get to the Tony's Target. I'll give you a hint. It is something else. Look at this. We'll go right to it. So this is this is what really bothered me, right? So I've never seen this on a cover before. This was I'm having a hard time. It is the Spider-Man Collector Series, Volume 18, Amazing Spider-Man number 8, and I always giggle. It is the third. It's not the beginning third or the middle third or the last third, first third, second third, third. This is the third, and this is a beautiful cover by Steve Ditko, and I do believe this is like a first page or a splash page in the comic. It goes between $4 and $6. A solid get at $5. Let's put that up on the big wall. Nice, pretty cool, right? Hey guys, if you did not know, this is a claim sale. All items are up for sale. I take the high and I take the low and I drop that out and I give you a nice median price. Each book would ship for $9.99. Each additional book is $1.95. And like I said, just put the number of the books that you're interested in. I'll get with you with accurate shipping. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll tell you how to shave some cost off by getting free shipping. And then how to save 15%. All right, let's get back to it. Guys, I wanted to say, that's not bad, right? That's our halfway thing. I'm doing better, Nikki. Nikki's very quiet tonight. It's very hot and humid. It's like the first day we didn't have any rain. Knock on wood, we're having more rain coming in. But we're at that halfway point where I say thanks for watching me here on YouTube, where each week I bring you the top 10 hot comics, action figures, and collectibles out in a beautiful market and over my beautiful collection. And then always, please hit the like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. And also mention me to other friends and family and other people on YouTube so they can find these items and get them up for grabs. Remember, the pricing is accurate for the first 48 hours of the video's release. And then if you come in like 5-6 days later, I'll check for current pricing. It drops, it goes up depending on the book. But I'm never here to try to save you as much money as possible. All right, you ready? Number 5 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. I'll give you a hint. It is going to be the New York Times Sunday insert reprint of Amazing Spider-Man number 14. This is, sorry. Dang it, I was doing so good, Nick. Spider-Man Collectible Series, Volume 14. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 7, and this is the first half of that reprint. And this is a beautiful looking cover. This one goes between $4 and $6 and solid get at $5. I do love these Steve Ditko art. It really caught me. It catches you off guard when you're used to looking at something and you see something different and you know it's different and you don't know why. All right, you ready? Number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is boom, look at that. That is a nice looking cover. This is the New York Times newspaper insert, Sunday insert for Spider-Man Collectible Series, Volume 13, Amazing Spider-Man number 6, and this is the second half. It is a reprint that is not for resale, and it's actually it was printed on newspaper stock. This one goes between $4 and $6, and it's a solid get at $5. Let's put that up there. Yeah, there was 24 of them. These are the higher numbered ones. I would love to get a complete set. I've been looking on eBay, and there's a couple out there that go anywhere from $35 to $75, I guess, depending on the grade. But I think that'd be a pretty cool pickup because you're never going to see these again. They're not common items. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is Spider-Man Comic Collectible Series, Volume 11, Amazing Spider-Man number 5. This is the second half. This one goes between $4 and $6, and it's a solid get at $5. Big ones. Now, this one bothers me too, right? Because I don't ever remember seeing Spider-Man and Doctor Doom on this cover. And the original cover, which is on the actual comic book, I think this is from an interior page. There we go. It's a mouthful. Let's get that up on the big board. See, I'm saying big board again, Nick. Sorry. Big wall, big board. I conceded. I know it's the wall. Number 2 of this week's top 10. Gosh bless America. It's not an insert, Nikki. It is Ultimate Comics Spider-Man #1. This is a wraparound cover with art by David LaFonte. It goes between $6 and $12, and it's solid get at $9. I don't think I was collecting when this series was released, because I don't ever remember this cover. But what brought my attention in my previous video is I was able to find the second print, and that's what brought my attention to this series. So I went ahead and picked up the first print, and that's number 2 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. Put that up on the big board, big wall, whatever you want to call it, Nikki. It could be a board, it's a wall, I know. The mental breakdown of a young gentleman. Not so young anymore. Number 1 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, drum roll please, look at that. I was able to get a second copy of this. So this is Spider-Man #1. This is second print. It is called the Kissing variant. This is a low ordered book, so this one's scarce. And once I picked this up the first time at Fanboy Comics in Wilmington, and so I was tickled pink to find one here along with issue '1 at Keymasters in North Carolina Antiques Mall there in Winston-Salem. This one sells between 20 and 30. I've seen it as high as $40, but on average, I'd say a solid get at $25. Put that up on a big wall. And that's our #1 copy. Nice. Bonus. This week's bonus. Drum roll. Boom. Look at that. While I was speaking of Toy Biz variants, this is Amazing Fantasy number 15. This is a Toy Biz variant that came in the back of one of those Toy Biz action figures. This one goes between $20 and $30 in this condition, and it's a solid get at $25. And you know I am on the mad hunt for these Toy Biz variants. So let's put that up on the big wall. Not bad. Cool. This week's hunt total has got a value of over $96. Check that out. Not bad. And if you're a big game hunter and you're interested in all 12 of these books, I'll give you 15% off. That'd be a total of $80 plus free shipping in the continental US. And if not, I'll give you $15 credit towards actual shipping costs if you're outside the continental US. Not bad. Pretty good hunt. I want to thank Keymasters. Don't panic. I was told that Keymasters restocks his books every week on a Friday afternoon. So don't think the other YouTuber guy and this YouTuber guy got all of it, because there's tons of stuff there and there'll be new stuff added each week. All right, cool. Not bad. Guys, I want to say thanks for watching me this week. I'll have at least 6 or 7 videos. Look at this. I've got an unboxing I got to do coming in later. I've got some stuff I got to ship out. I have sold a what is it called? A CGC. I was gonna say a CGC book. It's a graded book, and a couple Secret Wars and a couple Star Wars books. Nikki's got some weird thing that I shouldn't be mentioning people's names and what they buy. Nick, how are they going to put 2 and 2 together? I don't know. Be more specific. But sales have been going well. I want to say thanks for I guess, you know, return. I got return customers. Got return viewers. Is that the right word? Returning viewers. I don't know. I'm done, Nikki. Are you done? All right, guys. Hey, next episode, I've got a cool. It is a toy hunt from Chester's Collectibles in Winston-Salem, and I will feature that in a On the Hunt video, and then I'll do a top 12 for my next On the Hunt video. Right? All right, guys. I want to say thank you, and I'll see you on the next hunt. Bye-bye.